to justice for Heinz-Harald Frentzen in Formula 1 99, and round 9 brings us to our very own disclosure day as we head to Spielberg for the Austrian Grand Prix. I realise saying that out loud now, that does sound a bit like an ad. It's absolutely not an ad. The studio in Spielberg don't know this exists. And why would they? I may continue to make Spielberg jokes though. Or not. We'll just see how it goes. I'm just trying stuff out, you know. Can't believe it's taken me this long to realise that I could have done the whole Spielberg gag thing. Should try making jokes sometime as well. That might be a good idea. Might be entertaining. Anyway, after the farcical race at Silverstone, we have left the door slightly ajar for Hakkinen and Irvine. So let's try and slam it shut again and haul Jordan back into constructors' contention. In real life, with the Michael out with a broken leg, Mika Salo was subbed in at Ferrari, and all hopes of stopping Mika Hakkinen now rested with Eddie Irvine. Wasn't the best start though. McLaren won 2, Hakkinen on pole, and he was the only man to lap under the 1 minute 11, so he was quick. Not ideal, but Irvine was at least third, just ahead of our boy Frentzen, and regular top 6 qualifier Barrichello was this time joined by Stewart teammate Johnny Herbert, both of them beating Mika Salo on his Ferrari debut, who was 7th. Sunny Friday, sunny Saturday, cloudy but dry Sunday. So no tyre mistakes this time, at least.
A poor relation to the old Österreich ring on which it's based, the setting is beautiful. Although the track is tight, the racing is always exciting.
Did I mishear him? Did he call it a poor relation? Surely he can't slag off the track in the game, Murray.
I've done it now, too bleeding late.
It's a short lap, but let's go there. Let's just go there just in case. Ooh, and Irvine is leading the charge. Hill's up in 4th, ahead of Hakkinen. Herbert in the top 6. Where is Salo? He's down in 8th. We've had such a consistent top 6. I'm looking forward to there being a little bit of shake-up and some new point scorers and hopefully some more teams on the board in the point standings. Look, I know overconfidence backfired last time, but there is absolutely no reason why, with the right tyres on, I can see the grooves, I'm counting them, we should be able to fight for pole again. So pole will be the target once again. It already feels like there's a bit of a mix-up though. Will it remain? Let's see. And on my first flying lap, as you can see, coming through the final 2 corners, it's not the tidiest, and that was kind of like how the whole lap was. And yet, despite that,
Pole position.
that's mad. That's utterly mad. That wasn't even a particularly good lap. However, was worried about the field improving, so I wanted to as well. Here's a flying lap of the A1 ring in Spielberg. Turn 1, slightly mess up. Missed the braking point, missed the apex. Did it better in qualifying, won't really nail the corner until the race, which you'll see later, but immediately put myself on the back foot. Approaching turn 3 in 6th gear, down to 2nd, hook the inside and build the revs. Could go down to 1st, but I hate how aggressively the revs kind of bash up against the limiter so quickly, so I prefer going to 2nd and then building up gradually on exit. Approaching turn 4, the downhill right-hander, and it's same again, approaching 6th gear, down to 2nd, build up the revs on exit, again hugging the inside. Now, it's easy to get caught out by turn 6 power horse because of the way the track falls away from me. As you can see, I nearly do, but just about recover it. Into turn 7, Nicky Lauda approaching 5th, flick down 1 gear. Not the tidiest through there, but somehow 1.1 seconds up on my previous best. Remember, the splits work when you're beating your own time. Final 2 corners are Jochenrindt and A1, and this is much tidier than the first time. It's 5th down to 3rd on the final one to make sure the car gets turned. It's a much better lap, but honestly, could even be quicker. Comfortable stuff. That should be over a second clear of Irvine now. It's good. So we are 1.2 clear of Irvine at the moment. I am going to do 1 tap of that. And there's no improvements there. We're not quite at the stage of F1 games where you can go to the monitor and watch cars out on track yet. I might wait. Should we wait and see if there's any responses? And after sitting and watching the Ferraris and the McLarens go out on track and being there long enough for them to do laps, nothing happened. I was hoping to see some times tumble and things like get a bit tense maybe. It's not really happened so far. And I feel like the McLarens and the Ferraris have been out long enough to have set laps by now. Oh, Damon. Oh, and that's it. I was expecting at least some improvements in those last 5 minutes. In real life, just when you thought Mika Hakkinen would take the championship by the reins and saunter home, David Coulthard. Lap 1, DC tries a very optimistic move that, to be honest, was never on, and he ends up tipping round Hakkinen and sending him to the back of the field. To make it even worse, Coulthard was jumped in the pit stops, and Eddie Irvine took home his second career win. He was just 2 points away from Mika Hakkinen, and Ferrari were 2 points ahead of McLaren, leaving Austria. Hakkinen, though, did have a very good recovery drive, coming home third, just 22 seconds away from the winner. Frentzen was fourth, finishing just ahead of home hero Alex Wurz. So, we are first, and interestingly enough, Coulthard has leapfrogged at the very end. Coulthard and Hakkinen have both leapfrogged Irvine. Barrichello ahead of Hill, though, both in the top 6. Will Herbert hang on to 7th, maybe? He does, ahead of Alesi. Salo can only manage 9th. Where is Ralf Schumacher? Where's Ralphie boy? He's 11th. But don't count him out. Thing is, when did they set those times? The only argument you can have is the session ends and they have started laps, so we don't see them improve their times. But it is annoying you don't see that. Kind of makes the end of the session feel a little bit less alive to not see those times like popping up on the board. Anyway, the McLarens are our main concern now. Target's pretty straightforward. Let's try and win the Austrian Grand Prix and get back to winning ways. We're not in danger yet. We left the door ajar. But like I said in the intro, I want to slam it shut.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go, revs are up.
5, and
It is go. Not when you say, Murray. He's excited. Can't blame him for it. Oh, but it's a great start for Coulthard and Irvine. Irvine has leapt. Hakkinen, oh, and I've locked up. I've broken late and locked up. We've just fallen behind Salo. That was my fault. We always get the bad launch. We know that's kind of symptomatic of the game. Or at least I haven't found a way to get a good start on this game anyway. But yeah, coming into one, too busy keeping an eye, wing watching basically, and I've hit the brakes too late, locked up, we go wide, and we have lost a little bit of time. We're down to 8th. Decent start from Salo though, he's up a place. He's up 2 actually, isn't he? Because he started 9th. Oh my word, we're going to try and send it in a bit of an awkward moment, and we do just get through. Right. Take your mark on turn 1. Irvine is the fastest man. Is Irvine, like in real life, about to come to the ascendancy? Winner last week. Not last week, last episode, last round. Oh my word! Oh dear, what is wrong with me? This is what happens when it takes me ages to record between episodes. I've lost a little bit of that feeling, that limit on the brakes. And I'm braking way too late coming into corners, then locking up. That's silly. Come on. And I was surprised about how easy it was to get the car on pole in qualifying. Has to be said. I need to focus now. Because the race is proving a little bit more of a challenge. Hill's up in third, though. I don't mind that. Damon Hill! Go on, Damon!
Are we seeing something dramatic here?
Although, as Murray's alluded to, Damon, I could see a yellow car there, and that seems a lot lower than third. What has just happened to Damon Hill?
Yes, he's going for it now.
He was third, he's now fifth, he's lost 2 places very quickly. We pull an absolute blinder of a move.
He's having a look at Hill. He's got 2 wheels on the ground.
Right.
Is he going to lose it?
Oh, God's sake. Let's see if we can set up for the exit, the final corner. Come on. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. Excuse me. Can tell I'm slightly out of practice. We do just make that move stick on Damon Hill. Oh, poor Damon. He was that... the elation. Third place, fastest man on the track. Now, down to 6th. I'm trying to hold off a Sauber to stay in the points.
Are we seeing something dramatic here?
Not again, Murray, no. Oh, I don't want to run into Rubens Barrichello because he deserves some points. We are just round. It's messy stuff. But we're back up to 4th. Oh, and Hill has come with us. And a good run out of there. Beautiful. Ralph Schumacher, though, is chasing down the top 6 at the moment. He's just behind Salo and Lacey. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing a Lacey or Salo get into the points. I just don't want them to knock Barrichello or Hill out. If these McLarens and Eddie Irvine could sod off, we could have an absolutely legendary top 6. I don't think they're going anywhere for now. So Hakkinen is... Oh my word! Why on earth is Irvine slowing there? Don't try this again, Eddie. Teddy Wineries has already caused us enough damage. Like, he absolutely sabotaged us at Silverstone. Oh, Ralph Schumacher's in 7th. Pick off, mate. Just go away. Oof. That was almost a Coulthard-style lunge there on Irvine. Heart rate went up getting that close to Irvine again, but we are through. Coulthard next. Oh my word, that was a bad bit of cornering. But they're all following us. Like, it's now Irvine, Hakkinen, Barrichello and Hill all in a train. Ralph is coming as well. Could try and slingshot out of this final corner, or I could have done if I got it right. Good run out of turn 1. I think it's poetic that we try and move on Coulthard, where he took out his teammate. But it's so hard to outbrake them in this game. We're going to do it though. Oh no, he's his!
A bit of a coming together there.
Now, I think we were more firmly alongside there, DC, and I think you've just thrown your toys out the pram, son. Hopefully the replay extends enough so we can watch that incident. But I think you've defended too late. You've hit the wrong part of me, sunshine. It's taken us to lap 7 to recover from that opening. But at the minute, the top 6 is holding strong from the threat of brother Ralph. Salo doesn't look like he's going to threaten for points on his Ferrari debut. Oh, but look at that. And rightly so. As I would hope to be. We're charging now in clear air. The thing is, Coulthard has had such a bad season up to this point. He's now just taking points away from our main championship rivals as well, so this is even better. Irvine and Hakkinen both dropping the ball.
The start of the penultimate lap. It's unbelievable.
There we go. I feel like I've not really been taking that first corner well until now. Finally getting that line right.
The stamina of these drivers often amazes me, both physical and mental. The final lap.
Whew. It was nearly a bit of a disaster at the beginning. Had to ease into it. Wasn't driving particularly well at the first part, but we've worked our way through, avoided the nonsense this time. Hill is past Barrichello as we start the final lap. There's 3-ish seconds between Barrichello and Schumacher. Hopefully Barrichello can hang on for his and Stewart's first point of the season. But we do what needed to be done today, and Coulthard is comfortably taking points off Hakkinen and Irvine. Oh! Come on now, don't celebrate just yet, come on. It was a comedy of errors at Silverstone. We save face a little bit in Spielberg. Not the most cinematic, but I'll take it. Oh, and Barrichello gets back ahead of Hill on the final lap. They cross the line 0.03 of a second apart. That's insane. Coulthard second ahead of Irvine. Hakkinen in fourth. Ralf Schumacher misses out on points. Finally, Rubens Barrichello is in the points. I am very happy for him and Stewart. So sadly, the replay didn't run long enough for me to see the incident between me and Coulthard, but I feel pretty confident about it. I definitely was further alongside than he was on his own teammate in 1999. I'm feeling okay. Schumacher, it's a good recovery drive for him, just missing out on points. Salo, not bad on his debut, just ahead of Alesi, and Jacques Villeneuve rounding out the top 10. So that has made it very interesting. We are now 19 points clear. Hakkinen and Irvine are tied on points on 45 after that. In the meantime, great to see more points for Hill, and Barrichello's on the board as well. Do we have a three-way fight for 6th? Like a really slow-moving three-way fight for 6th on our hands? See, this is the thing now. Schumacher not being there means Ferrari have lost a consistent point scorer. They were leading coming into this weekend. The gap is now shut to 8 points between them and McLaren. We're only 12 back, and we're just 4 behind McLaren. We're hunting Ferrari down now. Up next, the German Grand Prix at Hockenheim, one that we've done historically well at in all of these playthroughs. It's because there's a lot of long, wide straights, so as long as you set up the car for them and you can just get past people and don't muck up the chicanes in the final sector, you've got a pretty good chance. So let's continue winning ways. Obviously, in such a good position in the Drivers' Championship. It is about what's on screen now, though, for me. That's the big challenge. And I hope you'll join me for the fight. Thank you so much for watching. Good to be back in the game. Very rusty, early doors. Needed to kind of remind myself, let's not leave it as long for the next one. Any of those lockups could have been bigger spins. Couple of times very close to the back of cars, could have lost wings again. Could have gone differently. Let's keep up the momentum. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.